It's WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody. Tonight we'll see the New York Liberty as they play against the Phoenix Mercury. In the booth with Tim Sports and Brian Benefitetti, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you along for the ride. Rossi outside. Brown. They double her with Ionescu. A kick out to Copper. Offline with the three.
Surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, she usually devours those wide open opportunities.
Left side, Stewart. Ionescu. Good on the three-point shot.
A shot that looks almost automatic for Ionescu, has total confidence in her shooting ability.
Down low, knocks it loose. Pass to Brown. Out to Tarasa. Three-pointer. Hits it from three-point range.
We're watching a pure shooter go to work. Tarasa simply has great mechanics on her jump shot.
Now here's Boss. Stewart, she's covered by Thomas. Stewart with the ball. Thomas on her. 6 to shoot. Ionescu outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Copper outside. Rossi outside. The three. New York with the rebound. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Outside, Lily Hamilton. Three-pointer, Sabrina Ionescu. That's basket number 2 with her third shot. Off to a fast 2 for 3.
Can't give Ionescu any airspace from downtown. If you do, she'll torch you from there.
Back to Tarasa. For Boss. That doesn't go either for Diana Tarasa. Crosses over. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Countless hours in the gym have enabled Brianna Stewart to hit mid-range shots like that. What a hard worker.
Copper outside. Inside. Tarasi. Thomas no good.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get her off balance.
Ionescu outside. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the three-pointers they're allowing.
I don't know. I mean, there might be more defense in warm-ups. They need to close down on these threes.
Now here's Copper. To the paint. Pass to Thomas. Brown inside. Sabali's there. And here's Diana Taurasi from the arc. Buries it from three-point range.
An outstanding scorer who changes the game with her shooting ability. Taurasi is so fun to watch.
Now here's Ionescu. 9 points in the game. Takes the three. It's all done by Diana Taurasi. Phoenix trailing here. Copper outside. Watches it. And again, Phoenix with the triple.
Well, Copper can sometimes be a selective three-point shooter, so she must have been feeling that one.
That's the boss. Puts up a three. Doesn't go for it.
Well, she wanted to return the favor there with that last one, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Now here's Copper. Fires from deep. Lee Hamilton with the rebound. Screen by Stewart. There's the three. And Leanie Hamilton hits from deep.
Look, I'm not sure who was supposed to pick her up, but someone's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving her that wide open.
Thomas outside. Robinson. Pass Pass to Copper. The three ball. Here's Brown. Faked in off the glass.
Talk about playing with intensity. On the offensive glass, Brown is a matchup nightmare.
Now here's Ionescu. The trade. And again, it's New York with a three.
She's been one of their more reliable options today, and it's her shooting that has given them this lead.
Rossi outside. And good. Coming off the assist by Danielle Robinson.
Effective around the rim. Rossi is well-rounded. She can finish with a multitude of moves.
Now here's Lady Hamilton. Now here's Boss. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
It's very dangerous to leave her open like that. Lucky break to the deep and she gets it.
Here's Thomas. Yep, that one goes.
The paint is Thomas's domain. She's great at finding those point-blank looks.
Pass to Boss. From the arc. Doesn't get it to drop for her. Thomas, defended by Stewart. Outside Robinson. Here's Copper. Thomas. Copper with the screen. To the middle. And it's good. The game is all even.
Outstanding work on the screen and roll. Alyssa Thomas, what a superb pass.
Now here's Boss. She's covered by Taurasi. Laney Hamilton with it. Shot, no good. Good D by Kalia Copper.
Rebounding's going to be a focal point for them in this one, fellas.
Yeah, Brian, it has been so far. They've already got a nice edge of the glass.
Three, Diana Taurasi. Offensive rebound. Shot by Brown, no good. Here's Boss. That one falls, and a nice feed from Lady Hamilton.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them for the last 5 takes coming from long range.
With the shot, Taurasi can't get it to go. New York in the lead. Pass to Ionescu. This one for three. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
Well, I think she owes the three-pointer dinner. It's been her best friend today, no question.
Well, it has been today anyway. I mean, look, most of her points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Bucket is good.
Some defensive breakdowns happening now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these high percentage shot attempts, it's not going to get it done. They need to figure it out. Nothing better than a hustle play like that. Gets the whole team amped up. Sets the example for everyone.
Beyond the arc. Stays out of the basket for the 6th time in 10 shots for her this game. To the inside. Here's Stewart. Well-timed pass and goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Stewart's presence down low stems from her skills and finesse. She's something to watch and something to admire.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Taurasi outside. Diana Taurasi with another miss.
Yeah, her touch has deserted her this quarter. Nowhere to be found.
Ionescu. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pass to Copper. Back to Taurasi. Gets that one to drop. That's one of her 5 shots she's made while missing 7 others.
Oh, she has really stepped it up this quarter. It looks like she's determined to get them out of this hole all by herself.
The kick out to Ionescu. It's stolen by Robinson. One up, one down. She makes her first shot of this game.
Out in front, it's Robinson who's able to complete the break. She has tremendous speed.
Pass to Boss. That will count. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. A free-flowing first quarter, great scoring through one. It's the Liberty up 4. And we'll bring you the start of quarter 2 when we return. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And taking a look at the Liberty performance here. Guys, what are your thoughts?
Scoring has come in threes for the most part so far.
Yeah, and every time down the floor, it seems like they're hitting a triple.
And the Liberty with possession here. Yeah, 4-point game. To the paint, Vibish. And that comes off the assist by Natasha Cloud.
That's just skillful playmaking by Natasha Cloud, moving the pieces around to create for her team.
Diana Taurasi. The three-pointer is on target.
Perfect swing there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Here's Burke. Pass to Johannes. And here's Cloud. And it's off on three-point range. Now here's Whitcomb. Not a lot of room. Shoots and misses. 0 for 1 to begin the game. Now Burke. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pass to Cloud. Lets it go from deep. Mercury with the rebound. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Taurasi. And the Mercury, another three. Wow.
4 here in the first half. They're going to need to do something else on defense.
Pass to Johannes. Here's Burke. Trying her luck from deep. Grabs the miss. Outside Carter. And that misses. That would have put them up. Here's Johannes. Here's Burke. New York, no good that time either.
That's a shot she's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Outside Carter. Whitcomb. Pass to Taurasi. Off the mark there with the three.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Now here's Cloud. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Johannes. Sinks the three-pointer.
She found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Timeout call to Mercury.
Yeah, coach wants to get everybody on the same page out there. Maybe change up some things as well.
Yeah, that's probably a good timeout. You might as well talk things through.
And kind of change that game plan as well.
Liberty making a switch here. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter basketball. Rossi outside. Here's the three. Good. Coming out the assist by Khalil.
Triples keep on falling, guys. 3 in a row now.
These defenders can't stay so soft on the perimeter.
And here's Boss. He has 5. Robinson grabs the miss. Cropper outside. It's deflected. Back to Robinson. Rossi outside. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Boss. Robinson covering, and it's in. The Mercury trail. Now here's Taurasi. 21 points in the game. Diana Taurasi with another miss. Left side, Stewart. Good on the bucket.
Assisted by Bryant.
And it's the Mercury with the ball. Taurasi with it. To the middle. Mack. She's now 1-2 with that.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead her to the rim with a pass like that.
Now Boss. She's got 7. And she was fouled in the act of shooting, and opportunity for a three-point play.
3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The defense better start buckling down.
They're getting exposed and punished down low.
And the Mercury with possession. Rossi outside. Inside. Thomas, no good. Here's Boss. She's got 10. Right side, Stewart. And stolen by Satu Sabali. Down low. That one drops, and she's down 2 for 5.
That's what I call pretty passive. Timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
Pass to Boss. Ionescu. Robinson covering. Sabali the screen. Ionescu misses.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
Now here's Taurasi. She's got 21. 5 to shoot. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Duck the falling. She's having a strong quarter.
New York in the lead. Outside, Lee Hamilton. Pass to Sabali. And here's Boss. Here's Leaney Hamilton. From past the arc, it's good from long range.
That's just a defensive breakdown. I mean, she is not the player you want to leave open from the perimeter.
Leah Copper from outside. The rebound by the Liberty.
I'm not sure why she keeps trying her luck from deep. It's just not working.
Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu drops in the tray.
Back-to-back three-pointers for them. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Now here's Taurasi. 23 points in the game. Here's Copper. Lee Hamilton with the rebound. Now here's Boss. She's covered by Taurasi. Stewart with the screen. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. No basket. That's her 4th miss and 11 shot attempts from the floor. 3, Diana Taurasi sinks the triple.
Well, there she is again, leading by example. Now, Taurasi might not demand the ball, but they're calling her number, and she's delivered time and time again.
Now here's Ionescu. She's guarded closely. Here's Boss. And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed coming from beyond the arc.
Now here's Robinson. And it's rebounded by Sabali. And here's Boss. Robinson on the wing. Boss. Pass to Ionescu. From downtown. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
And Ionescu is inflicting major damage right now. The defense looks helpless.
Now here's Taurasi. She's got 26. Robinson. Up top Taurasi. Now here's Copper. Just 5 to shoot. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline.
She is going to buy herself a ticket to the bank if she keeps shooting like she has this quarter so far.
Pass to Boss. There's the triple. Good for her 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Boy, Brian, that's 5 straight made three-pointers. The defense giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open threes, but they just aren't figuring it out.
You go out there and tell them, Brian.
Okay, maybe I will.
Now here's Robinson. Pass to Brown. Inside. Here's Thomas. That's her 4th miss from the floor, and she's made 2 of her shots. And here's Boss. Robinson covering. And it's Boss missing. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Kalia Copper. Hamilton covering. Kalia Copper from outside. It's rebounded by Sutherland. Fires the 3. And the basket by Boss. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Liberty out front, up by 16. And we'll be back right after this.
50 seconds.
As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started. We're seeing a tremendous game from Taurasi.
She put on a show from 3-point range in the first half. We'll see if the halftime break has any cooling effect on her.
Well, we'll soon find out, because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding her the rock beyond the arc until she does it.
Ionescu can't get it to go.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage on that side. The team got lucky.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix. Phoenix with the ball. They trail by 18. Outside Robinson. Copper with the ball. Back to Robinson. Taurasi. Boss defending. That one is off. Outside Stewart. Ionescu outside. That 3 three off the mark. Rossi outside. Thomas outside. Pass to Copper. Now Robinson. Back to Copper. The three. Gets it to go from downtown.
If you let Copper get comfy, get time, and get set, she'll just continue to bury these shots.
Amy Hamilton with it. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu cans it from downtown.
I mean, come on. You can't allow clean looks from deep like that. It's hard to win games that way.
Yeah, most teams will take you to the deep end and drown you with triples if you let them. And that's what's going on here.
Now here's Sabo. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Kick out to Copper. And again, Phoenix with the triple.
Some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, sure didn't take them long to really get those 3 points back.
For three. It's rebounded by Sabo. Rossi right side. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Copper no good.
She's just not been on her game. The deficit, it's really not totally on her, but she hasn't helped the situation.
Sabali with the steal. Here's to Rossi. And the layup is good.
Anything but shy on the basketball court. Thomas is a vocal leader and really a quality distributor.
Now here's Ionescu. 24 points for her. Pass to Boss. Sabali gets a three-pointer to fall.
There is no way, and I mean no way, a player like her can be left wide open like that.
Rossi with it. Boss defending. Tried to come right back with a three of her own, but it's no good. Now Ionescu lets the three fly, and again it's New York with a three.
She got loose from three-point range in the first half, and showing signs here in the second.
Rossi outside. Pass to Thomas. Shoots over Sabali. Thomas, no good. And it's New York's ball. Now here's Ionescu. Now Sabali. From deep three-point range. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Now to Rossi. 28 points for her. Here's Robinson. To the paint.
A physical point forward. Thomas shows us a complete game. She can rebound, defend, and she's a monster on the break.
First trip to the free throw line for her in this one.
2 shots.
And she can't get the first one. And the second free throw good. And here's Boss. She's got 19. Now here's Ionescu. Here's Boss. And she can't bank that one in.
That's a missed opportunity right there.
And she'll be the first to tell you that's one she should have buried.
Rossi outside. They get the the rebound. Sabali.
And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Boss with it. Left side, Sabali. Phoebish. She's covered by Copper.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside.
Drains in from beyond the arc.
12 straight points off with three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And now that they're rolling from out there, you've got to get in your jersey and try to deny those looks.
Especially how well people shoot threes these days.
Now here's Copper.
11 points in the game. Here's Thomas. And the layup's good off the glass.
They're not rotating quickly enough on defense down low.
They've got to provide more resistance inside.
Now Boss.
19 points in the game.
Ionescu.
Thomas with the ball.
Now guarded by Ionescu.
Here's Robinson.
That's in there.
Alyssa Thomas with the assist.
One of the most talented facilitating forwards in the WNBA. Thomas has such a unique skill set.
Now here's Boss. Here's Ionescu.
Diana Taurasi with some really nice saves.
Danielle Robinson goes in.
Tries again. But they get it back.
Pass to Taurasi.
And another shot.
And she drops that one in.
She's certainly doing her part, trying to battle back into it.
And here's Boss. Now here's Sabali. She's covered by Thomas. Boss with it. Out to the wing.
Shot clock at 5. Launches a 3.
And it's rebounded by Sabali. Now here's Taurasi.
30 points in the game.
Pass to Sabali. The kick out to Copper. Taurasi.
Drills it from outside.
It's easy to see Copper's phenomenal fundamentals. When she sees a wide open shooter, she makes sure they get the ball.
Now Ionescu. Stewart, guarded by Sabali. Back to Ionescu.
Tries to snap the cold streak.
Mercury with the rebound. Taurasi with it. 33 points for her. Pass to Copper.
No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
Stewart up top. Robinson covering. And the basket by Boss.
Great job to find the open teammate. Stewie has very solid vision.
Sabali the screen. Leah Copper from outside.
And the Mercury, another 3.
If there's one person that knows how to get it done, it's her. Great job from the three-point line this half.
Timeout call the Liberty.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now.
Tries again.
Cloud pulls it in.
Second team foul.
Here's New York now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
Now Boss. Pass to Cloud. Burt.
Stewart up top. Shot clock at 6. Off target from three-point range.
Now Carter.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
What body control from Carter there. Showing the fearlessness when she goes out of defense and finishes.
Here's Boss. They set a pick. To the left side wing. Pass to Phoebus. Boots over Sabali. He clanks that one on the back iron and it falls. A difficult situation for Phoenix. Outside Robinson. Here's Mack. Copper outside. Pass to Mack. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Phoebus.
Some of the shots she's taken today have been absolute head scratchers. She's out there playing like it's a game of horse, and it's not.
Now here's Boss. Hits the three-point bomb.
She might not be the top sharpshooter in this league, but that's not a shot that he can afford to give to her.
Outside Robinson. Copper. Pass to Mack. Back to Copper. Shoots the three. Nailed from three-point land.
When she gets going, this is what can happen. They need to think about a double team.
To the right side. Stewart. The baseline J off the mark. Outside Carter. To the middle. Here's Sabali. The three is up. Carter misses. And here's Burke. And Copper with the rejection.
What timing by Copper, picking up the swat.
And the shot is good.
That's exactly what they're going for in that possession.
Here's Robinson. Outside Carter. Sabali. Copper outside. Back to Sabali. Pass to Copper. Takes the three. The rebound by the Liberty. Boss with it. Stewart, defended by Carter. Screen by Stewart. And here's Burke. Cloud outside. Burke from beyond the arc. They get it again. And Stewart gets it to go.
Never gave up on the play. Stewart just doesn't quit. She's a well-rounded offensive talent.
Copper outside. Robinson. The Mercury with another miss. Now here is Boss. Pass to Phoebus. Back grabs the miss. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Copper with the ball. Three-pointer. No luck on that one. Now Boss. Over to the wing. Pass to Cloud. From deep. Drills the three-pointer.
And this is big for Natasha Cloud's confidence because when she's hitting from downtown, it helps her get into a rhythm offensively.
Now here's Carter. Now Copper. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Pass to Cloud. Boss. Here's Burke. Phoebus, guarded by Sabali. Here's Phoebus. To the wing on the left. Here's Boss. But they'll get another chance. Goes up again, and she lays it in. Carter with it. And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix. Liberty making a switch here. Rossi outside. And yep, it's good.
It's been an extremely efficient, productive game for her, but really, she can't do it all herself.
Pass to Boss. Here's Laney Hamilton. Boss. Left side, Stewart. Clock at 6. Now here's Laney Hamilton. She's covered by Copper. Laney Hamilton can't hit. Rossi with it. Let's go with a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
I mean, if you're a defender, you have to know where Rossi is at all times, especially when she's roaming around the perimeter.
And stolen by Kalia Cooper. Now to Rossi. And the foul on Boss. That's her first foul.
Second team foul.
Outside Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. Brown, guarded by Sutton. Copper, no good. And it's New York's ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And here's Boss. Back to Laney Hamilton. Boss. Pass to Stewart. Now here's Boss. Fires for 3. And she's good on the 3 ball.
You know what? I don't care how far from the bucket she is. You've got to have a defender on her. She's just too good for long range.
Now here's Copper. Now Thomas. Defended by Stewart. Here's Diana Taurasi from the arc. Offensive rebound. And it's Thomas missing. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Stewart. Ionescu. Pass to Laney Hamilton. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but they do keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, partner.
And so the New York Liberty win the series and will move on.
And such a huge moment for this team. Knowing that they have conquered the last milestone before reaching the WNBA Finals.
We've seen this team fight through adversity, adjust their approach, fine-tune their strategy, and now a remarkable series is in the books with their name on it.
It's going to be so exciting, guys, to see them in the finals. A whole season of hard work culminating in the opportunity to win the WNBA championship. And now winning that elusive title is within their grasp.
And that's it for tonight. Along with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafatemi, I'm Blake Suniga, wishing you a great night. And hope you can join us next time as we continue the WNBA postseason.
It's the WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody. And tonight we've got the Las Vegas Aces playing against the New York Liberty. Here with Tim Swartz and Brian Manafantemi, I'm Blake Zuniga. It's good to have you with us. Now here's Gray. Pass to Young. Shot clock at 6. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Decisive. It's a quality for any good shooter. Lloyd has it. Just get the ball, fire away.
Boss with it. Back to Ionescu. Jones. He's started by Parker Tyus. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots. Neck.
Well, when you look at her game, what you appreciate most about Jonquel Jones is her versatility. A strong offensive player and a very skilled defender as well.
The first one falls. That's also good, so she hits them both. Here's Las Vegas. Now here's Gray. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Jonquel Jones. Pass to Ionescu. Boss from downtown. Good. Sabrina Ionescu gets the time.
Great read by Ionescu at just about 6 feet. Sabrina is pretty tall for a 1. She's able to see the whole court.
Now here's Gray. Here's Young. Takes the 3. Cans it from downtown.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
It's turning into a 3-point contest.
Here's Ionescu. Outside, Lenny Hamilton. Here's Jones. Using the post moves to get the 2 points. And we're about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Wilson outside. Pass to Young. And the play stops. Whistle on what looks like an illegal screen.
And that's 2 fouls for her very early in this ball game, which is frustrating. And she's probably going to have to spend some time on the bench before halftime.
Here's New York now. And here's Boss. Let's go with a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
There's no excuse for leaving a shooter like her open beyond the arc. None.
Gray outside. For Ionescu. And it's Gray missing.
Well, I'm going to say the defense got pretty lucky right there because she's going to make a lot more of those than she misses when she gets that much.
Shot is good by Ionescu.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points, they add up in a hurry when you give them looks from deep.
Now here's Gray. Pass to Young. Looking to end the run. And Jonquel Jones pulls it down. New York leading. Here's Laney Hamilton. Here's Boss. 6 points for her. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
They are doing some damage from downtown, guys.
Which is the main reason they're sitting on this huge early lead. What shooting.
Just an aerial display from beyond the arc.
Now here's Gray. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Up top, Young. And Hamilton covering. And another miss by Las Vegas. Now Stewart. Pass to Ionescu. Takes the three. Rebound by the Aces. Young with it. Takes it from 10. And yes, he's got the English that time as it falls.
Flashy handles from Young, certainly doesn't lack confidence on the floor.
Now here's Boss. Back to Ionescu. 6 to shoot. Inside. Jones uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Now here's Gray. Connects on the 9-footer.
Talk about a creative ball handler. Once Gray gets defenders off balance, it's over.
Pass to Jones. Boss. Jones inside. 6 points for her. Second shot opportunity. And foul called as she misses. And she's going to shoot 2 free throws.
Well, Jones isn't afraid to bang and bump down low. And that tough mentality inspires her entire team.
And she'll take her 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the Aces making a change here. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Gray. Outside McDonald. Pass to Young. Got it. He's now 3 for 5 from the field.
She's having quite the quarter here, shooting the ball really well and just an impressive performance on all cylinders.
Now here's Ionescu. Stewart, covered by Gustafson. They get the rebound. Goes back up. And a nice...
And you can't help but really pick on their defense. They're completely in disarray.
Everything's coming much too easily. I mean, you've got to take something.
McDonald, no good. Here's Laney Hamilton. Pass to Cloud. Now here's Stewart. The floater. Ionescu can't get it to go. Now the Aces with it. They trail by 11. Back to Wilson. Young. Shoots over Laney Hamilton. And Jonquel Jones pulls it down. Cloud with it. outside. Pass to Stewart. Ionescu. 6 on the shot clock. Nice deep, Chelsea Gray.
And she doesn't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
Young with it. Teardrop shot. He can't get it to go. Stewart inside. Guarded by McDonald. Stewart with the bucket.
They haven't been able to stifle them defensively.
No, the contrary. They haven't provided much resistance at all. And in this game, you've got to play at both ends of the court.
Drains the three-pointer.
Oh, she has really stepped it up this quarter. It looks like she's determined to get them out of this hole all by herself.
Now here's Ionescu. She's got 6. The 3. Leaps for it. And the Liberty get it back. Here's Jones. Here's Stewart. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. And the Aces with possession. It's a 10-point game. Outside McDonald. Pass to Young. Launches a 3. That's good. And it's Erie McDonald with the assist.
Well, look, no matter what the score is, her attitude has been perfect. I mean, she has stayed in attack mode.
Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. It's all in by the Aces.
She can't get anything to drop. And the way she's going, it's probably not something to try to shoot her way out of.
And I'm sure her teammates would agree with that. You know, the last thing they want to see her doing is shooting it.
And it's Gray missing.
It's been a bit of a struggle for her this quarter in terms of scoring the ball.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Offensive rebound. Back to Jones. And a miss there on the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
And it's Gray missing.
They're struggling a little shaky this quarter. Not much is hitting the target.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Another miss by Sabrina Ionescu. Outside, McDonald shoots the 3. And it's Gray missing.
The way she's been going this quarter, they're going to need someone else to pick up the slack.
Looking to end the drought. And Sabrina Ionescu with the triple.
Their offense has come together immediately. They're threatening to run away with this game.
I can't imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they can even come close, look out.
And to pick up and keep this offensive pace would be insane.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. No good on that shot. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Liberty out in front. They're up by 10. And we'll bring you the start of quarter 2 when we return. And we'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move into the second. And taking a look at the Liberty performance here. Guys, what are your thoughts?
It's been a well-oiled machine in offense for them so far.
And they've kept the ball moving and their opponents chasing it. You know, it's kind of like a dog chasing their tail. Just can't get enough. That's how they piled up the points.
From down in the low post, it goes.
Don't be fooled by Evans' 5'6" height. Dana can more than hold her own around the hoop.
Now here's Voss, guarded by McDonald, and the basket by Voss.
How's that for a move? Her crossover is a thing of beauty.
Outside Evans. McDonald. And she's good on the 3 ball.
Well, if she's hitting from 3, McDonald becomes an impossible matchup for whoever gets her assignment.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Back to Cloud. Jones, covered by Gustafson. And basket is good. Got it to go through the contact. So a free throw coming up. Opportunity for a three-point play. So far, she's hit all of her shots on the foul line, going 4 for 4. Here's Gray. Outside McDonald. Pass to Lloyd. McDonald. Here's Stokes. That's good, and it's Erie McDonald with the assist.
Their offense is looking better here in the second quarter.
Yeah, they've steadied themselves a bit, trying to close the gap.
Now Boss. 8 points for her. Goes up at the elbow. No go. That's miss number 2 against 3 makes from the field. The 11-footer again, Las Vegas.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. Easy bucket in the paint.
The interior defense at that end has been lifeless, to say the least.
Now here's Boss. Lets it go from deep. New York, no good that time either. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Lloyd with the 3. It's rebounded by Salvador. New York in the lead. Boss with it. Picked by Jones. Natasha Cloud from outside. That one's in. Her first basket of the game. She is 1 for 2.
Keeping the defense honest. Cloud forces them to pay attention to her out there.
Outside McDonald. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
After going scoreless in the first, she's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Now here's Boss. Here's the 3. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there,
It's been
Tim.
a lot of fun to watch.
Now here's Gray. They trail by 9 points. And it's Lloyd missing. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Boss for 3. Gets it to drop, and she's now shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Can they make some sort of defensive adjustment?
Oh, you want to
Because
start
guess what? She
over?
is killing them from three-point range.
And even when they have closed out on her, she's still knocking them down. I mean, this is just an unbelievable performance we're seeing right now.
Timeout called the Aces.
That's fine. That's fine.
The Aces making a change here. And here's Young. She's got 13. Gray outside.
It's up to you. What you want to do?
On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. The Aces with another miss.
Huh?
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that
Yeah.
battle today.
And control the boards has given them control of this game.
Now here's Boss. She's got 14. Bangs home the trifecta.
12 straight points off the three-pointers, and the
I
team
can.
looks
Well, I'm
shell-shocked.
going to.
And now that
I'll
they're
probably
rolling
do
from
like
out there, you've got to get it
Friday or
in their
something.
jersey and try to deny those looks.
Especially how well people shoot threes these days.
Young's shot is off. Here's New York now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Jones.
There you go.
And so it looks like Liberty will retain possession here. The Aces making a change here. Here's Boss. 17 points in the game. Ionescu outside. 5 on the clock. They get it again. Tries again. And that one goes in as she's fouled. It'll be 3 points if she can convert the free throw. First trip to the free throw line for her tonight.
Shooting one.
And that one misses.
Well, something that's always stood out to me about Breanna Stewart's, not only her incredible skill, but she just has phenomenal handles for a player with her length.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 ball right there. The defense was in position to block her path to the hoop if she took it inside.
Now here's Voss. Seabish. Pass to Stewart. Over McDonald, and that one's good. Stewart.
After having a tough time in the first, she's managed to turn it around here in the second quarter.
Gray outside. From the arc. New York with the rebound.
Their rebounding has been off the chart today, guys, and that's the #1 reason why this game is out of hand right now.
Exactly. Their lead is not surprising, given their advantage on the glass.
Now here's Stewart. 6 points for her. Pass to Jones. Seabish. Here's Voss. And it's off from 3-point range. And here's Young. Outside McDonald. Back to Young. Wilson the screen. Jackie Young drives in.
Owning one of the best handles in the game. Young is a handful when she gets going to the hoop.
First trip to the line for her here.
At the line for the away team, Jackie Young. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And Jackie Young, a talented guard who scores at such an impressive clip.
And that's good as she hits both shots. Now Voss. 17 points in the game. Pass to Phoebish. Voss. To the paint. Ionescu gets the buckets.
Never scared to score near the hoop. Ionescu has a really impressive touch inside.
And here are the Aces now. They trail by 16. Boyd from long range. Here's Wilson. 1 up, 1 down. She makes her first shot in this game.
Offensive rebounding is all about hustle for Wilson. But really, it's also about reading shots, correctly anticipating the angles and the bounces.
Now here's Voss. Pass to Ionescu. The 3. Las Vegas grabs the miss.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Outside McDonald. Now Young. Tries it from the top of the key. The shot, no good.
I guess even she misses those easy opportunities once in a while.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Well, let's see. That triggers another little explosion from her after hitting 3 triples in the first quarter.
Outside McDonald. Out of bounds, it'll go to Liberty.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Ionescu. Pass to Voss. From outside the arc, knocks down the 3 ball.
You're just asking for trouble if you let her roam free in 3-point range.
Gray outside. Young.
Down goes basket 6 for her this game. She's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Another for Young, and while she's a tremendous passer, when she starts scoring like this, it adds another dimension for her team.
Now here's Boss. 20 points for her. Outside, Lady Hamilton. Clock at 6. Over Lloyd. Rebound by Parker Tyus. This Aces squad struggling. Fires from deep. Lady Hamilton with the rebound.
Not a single point in this quarter for her. Obviously not what they need right now.
Young with it. 17 points in the game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Drills it from outside.
The sick handles of Lloyd, it works well in the two-player game. It puts defenders into a tough spot.
Pass to Ionescu. There's the three. Drills the three-pointers.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the three right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Lloyd from long range. That one, no good. A dominating first half of play, and so far, it hasn't been close. Liberty out in front. They lead by 18. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break. It's been a one-sided affair through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. And you look at Boss, she's been playing really well.
She's the ringleader of their offense, and we saw that in the first half with the way she passed the ball. She kept everybody in step with each other.
And that's just the thing. She knows how to keep the offense balanced and just makes sure that there's always enough looks for everyone.
Here's Ionescu. Pass to Boss. Beyond the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Now here's Wilson. Young with it. Good defense there by the Lady Hamilton. And it's New York's ball. A 21-point lead, the biggest in this game. Pass to Jones. Great D that time from Parker Tyus. Gray, defended by Stewart. Back to Gray. Wilson with it. Boss defending. Off target from three-point range. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Outside, Lady Hamilton. Ionescu. Outside, Lady Hamilton. Pass to Boss. Shot clock at 3. From deep. Rebound by the Aces. Outside. Now here's Wilson. Defended by Stewart. Goes up on the wing. Young shot's good.
I love that shot from Young. Make defenders worry about the entire floor, not just the paint threes. Make them guard him to the mid-range.
Now here's Lady Hamilton. Pass to Jones. Ionescu. There's the triple, and the three ball is good.
She's got so many tricks in her bag. She will find a way to hurt you.
Gray outside. Lloyd. Lets it go from the wing. And Conquel Jones pulls it down.
Can't get a much better look than that.
Yeah, no way you expect her to miss that shot.
To the wing on the left. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets the 3-second call. Here's Las Vegas. On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. Gray, back to Lloyd. All alone. She's off on that one.
She keeps trying to force it up when she's guarded, and she's just getting brick after brick. Here's my suggestion. Move the ball around.
Now here's Ionescu. Be right on her. Clock is at 3. Shoots from 12. Jones misses. Gray with it. Now guarded by Ionescu. Down low. Here's Young. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
Keeping Young out of the paint has to be a focus for this defense. She is so effective near the rim.
Pass to Boss. The three-pointer is on target.
Last 5 makes, all 5 from long range.
And the defense hasn't pressed up to deny it. They're hanging back, and they're getting picked apart.
Pressure the ball, pressure something.
And the basket by Lloyd.
Sometimes it looks like Lloyd can do anything she wants out there. She is such a tough cover.
And here's Boss. She's got 26. Three-pointer, Sabrina Ionescu. And again, it's New York with a 3.
Back-to-back three-pointers for them. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Now here's Young. 21 points in the game. Here's Lainey Hamilton. And good that time.
It's a nice find by Stewart. She doesn't just score, she's also a willing passer.
Gray outside. Outside Young. Gray. New York with the rebound. Here's Lainey Hamilton. Pass to Boss. Now here's Ionescu. Just 5 to shoot. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Now here's Young. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And it looks like she still has some of the shooting touch that she did in the first.
Pass to Boss. The 3-ball. And Parker comes up with the rebound. And the Aces with possession. Chelsea Gray, here we go. Out to the left wing. Outside Lloyd. Puts up a three. Another three for Las Vegas.
And she had one in the first as well. And look, we all know that she can be dangerous from downtown. So the defense can't forget about her.
Now here is Boss. Ionescu outside. Lets the three fly. Rebound Cheyenne Parker-Tyus. Now Lloyd. She's got 10. Pass to Young. The putback. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, things are finally coming together for them. The deficit's still pretty big, but at least they're moving in the right direction.
Yeah, and facing that kind of deficit, they're going about it the right way. They're getting aggressive on defense, getting stops, and then taking good care of the basketball at the other end.
Yeah, at least now they're playing good basketball.
And the shot goes down.
Well, Jones has a talent for owning the boards. Here she keeps the play alive and finishes it strong.
Gray outside. Wilson defended by Stewart. And it's Wilson missing. Ionescu outside. Stewart. Back to Ionescu. From past the arc, nailed from three-point land.
Wow. I mean, what can you say?
And it's the Aces with the ball. Gray outside. Pass to Wilson. Over Stewart. Wilson can't hit. Outside Stewart. Lets the floater go. And the layup is up and in.
How do you stop Brianna Stewart? How can you when she has a floater like that in her arsenal?
Outside Young. Pass to Gray. Back to Young. They need this. They get it back. Here's Wilson. Misses from short range.
But he was ready for her that time, and they had to be. He is strong in the paint.
Here's Boss. Now Lainey Hamilton. Guarded by Young. And a foul on the shot. She'll go to the stripe for two. It's on Young.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for New York.
And the first one. Cloud with it. Pass to Boss. Here's Feebish. Guarded by Young. Here's Feebish. Great D that time from Jackie Young. Now here's Evans. Now Young. Outside Lloyd. 6 on the shot clock. Young. Here's Evans. Off target from outside. Pass to Boss. Here's Bird. Expanding her range. It's rebounded by McDonald. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Good on the shot.
Great trip down the floor. McDonald working it to an uncovered player. Smart basketball.
On offense, near the Liberty. Cloud outside. Boss up top. For 3.
New York foul. Leone Feebish. First personal foul.
Now here's Evans. She's covered closely. Fourth quarter now, we're just about a minute and a half in. No good with the triple. And this has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
Pass to Cloud. A steal by McDonald. Pass break, Las Vegas. Lays it in off the breakaway.
A blur going down the court. McDonald completes the break.
Now here's Boss. Guarded by McDonald. Here's Boss. And she buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
The mid-range jumper, it's a very high percentage shot for her when she has that much room to get it off.
Outside Lloyd. Pass to Young. To the inside. McDonald. That's in, coming off an assist from Jackie Young.
If you were looking only at the way she's played offensively, you'd think her team was ahead.
Cloud outside. Boss with it. Watches it. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They are fully stretched out there trying to stop the three and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
Now here's Young. Three-pointer. Cloud pulls it in.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Boss with it, guarded by McDonald. And it's Boss missing. Outside McDonald. Outside Evans. Screen by Gustafson. And it's Dana Evans with the triple.
Well, Evans can absolutely knock it down. She's very patient and makes sure she gives the shot everything she has.
Now here's Boss, guarded by McDonald. And the basket by Boss.
She's had such a steady hand, and I think watching this game, she's the one responsible for getting them this lead late.
Yeah, her shooting percentage is unreal right now. Just so dependable here today.
Now here's Young. Rebounded by Feebish. Cloud outside. Fires the three. It doesn't go for her.
Not her best game, but they're getting it done collectively.
And she makes that one.
Surprise, surprise. It's McDonald. Again, more points, but they don't have an answer for her. They got to do something different.
Now here's Cloud. Pass to Boss. Fires for three. Jackie Young the rebound. McDonald. She's covered by Cloud. Back to McDonald. To the middle. Evans. That's good, and it's Erie McDonald with the assist.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
No luck needed. It is working for sure. 5 of their last 6 field goals, and they've come from inside the paint.
And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become.
On the wing, Natasha Cloud. There's a screen. Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, that is assertive offense from Cloud, putting in the work to find her shot.
Parker Tyus outside. Pass to Young. Out to Gray. Outside Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Cloud pulls it in. Here's New York now. And here's Boss. The tray. Another shot. And it's good on the layup.
Coach has always told me that if you battle for offensive rebounds, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the follow, just like she got there.
Now here is Lloyd. Back to Young. Wilson the screen. Inside.
If you don't stay grounded when defending an intelligent scorer like Wilson, she'll make you pay 8 out of 7 days a week.
At the line for the away team, Asia Wilson. 2 shots.
And she knocks down the first one. And she makes both free throws. Now Boss. It's hauled in by the Aces. Lloyd with it. Gray outside. Parker Tyus. Parker Tyus the screen. Three-pointer, Jackie Young. Sinks the three-pointer.
She's really picking up where she left off in the first half.
Here's Boss. Takes the 13-footer. Wilson pulls it down. Outside Lloyd. Pass to Gray. Lloyd. The three-pointer off the mark. Now here's Boss. And here's Burke. Boss fires for 3. Hits it from three-point range.
You know, some players you give that shot to, but let me be clear. She is not one of them. Terrible job by the defense.
Now here's Gray. Knocked loose. And here's Boss. And the shot goes in. And here are the Aces now. Pass to Parker Tyus. Back to Gray. And that one coming off an assist by Cheyenne Parker Tyus.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead her to the rim with a pass like that.
Now Boss. Here's Burke. Loud outside. Here's Boss. No good on the triple. Here's Las Vegas. Young with it. Out to Gray. This one for 3. A rebound by Burke. Here's Cloud. to Burke. Back to Cloud. Sabali. There's a screen by Cloud. 6 to shoot. They set a pick. Rebound by the Aces. Right side, Lloyd.
One of the toughest players in the league. She's just 5'10", but Lloyd is never scared of taking it into defenders.
At the line for the away team, Jewel.
And good on the second, so she makes both. Now here's Cloud. And here's Gardner. Pass to Cloud. Count it.
Love the take from Cloud right there. Not letting the defense deter her.
Here's Las Vegas. Now McDonald. Screen by Gustafson. And another miss by Las Vegas. Loss with it. Outside for Cloud. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. And that's a wrap, everyone.
The Las Vegas Aces, 80.
Hello and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation of the WNBA. And tonight we've got the Las Vegas Aces playing against the New York Liberty. And coming to you from the borough of Brooklyn, I'm Blake Suniga. Pleased to have you here along with my broadcast partners Brian Banafatemi and Tim Swartz. Now here's Ionescu. Brian. Good, and Sabrina Ionescu gets the dime.
Good make to get things underway.
Yeah, and always a relief to get those first points out of the way and up on the board.
Yeah, let's play some basketball.
Gray outside. Lets it go. And Donquel Jones pulls it down.
I guess even she misses those easy opportunities once in a while.
Inside. Here's Lainey Hamilton. Rebound by the Aces. Here's Gray. Pass to Lloyd. From the arc. And Jones pulls it down. Here in the first with a little over a minute played so far. Lainey Hamilton. Some solid defense from Jackie Young.
And she doesn't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
Gray with it. Lainey Hamilton covering. And the foul on Gray. That is her first foul of the game.
Great defense, anticipated the play, and got there first.
And coaches love players that are just not afraid to put their bodies on the line and take a shot for the team.
Now here's Lainey Hamilton. Ionescu outside. Offline with the three.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Explosive first step with an accurate mid-range J. It's part of what makes Wilson so tough to guard.
Now here's Boss. Jacks up a three, and Lainey Hamilton hits from deep.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that for three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Gray outside. Over Ionescu. The rebound by the Liberty.
A real defensive lapse there. She's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. They're lucky she didn't punish him there.
Now here is Stewart. And the basket by Ionescu.
Plays so tough inside. Ionescu will not back down.
The Ace is trailing. To the paint. Wilson. He's guarded by Wilson. Oh, and the fast break for the Liberty. Here's Lainey Hamilton. The shot's good on the assist by Jonquel Jones.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Now here's Gray. Pass to Parker Tyus. Gray. Here's Young. Can they get it? Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, usually she's providing the pass. Young has to be happy to be on the receiving end of a catch and shoot. More than willing to fire.
Now Boss. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Sabrina Ionescu from outside, and she's good on the three ball.
Gotta love Ionescu's intensity, delivering an emphatic answer.
Outside Lloyd. Pass to Wilson. From past the arc, and the ace is another three.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a three, and then we'll take it right back.
It's turning into a three-point contest.
Now here's Boss. Right side, Lainey Hamilton. Shoots over Young. Now here's Boss. Clock at 6. She gets it in there.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening frame.
If they match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
Here's Gray. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Lloyd from long range. And it's Brianna Stewart with the rebound. New York leading. Here's Boss. And a great assist by Brianna Stewart as that one goes in.
Well, they're off to an incredible start from long range.
Yeah, lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Down low. Here's Wilson. The rebound by the Liberty. Boss with it. She's got 8. Picked by Jones. Ionescu. Tried to bank it in, but misses.
Even though she missed it, she couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, they don't come much easier than that.
Her first shot coming late. Parker Tyus, good.
That's a clean look they gave her there, fellas. And, I mean, she trains those, so I wouldn't give her too many of those looks if I was the defense.
Now here's Ionescu. She's got 5. Off target with the 3. Gray outside to the inside. Here's Lloyd. And she uses the glass on the layup.
Sometimes it looks like Lloyd can do anything she wants out there. She is such a tough cover.
Pass to Jones. Back to Ionescu. Picked by Jones. for three. Another miss by Sabrina Ionescu.
It's been a bit of a struggle for her this quarter in terms of scoring the ball.
Gray outside. Wilson. It's not going to go for her. Good defense there by Benajelani Hamilton. Ionescu, covered by Lloyd. Back to Stewart. Pass to Ionescu. Puts up a three. And Parker comes up with the rebound.
And she continues to search for her rhythm. It's eluded her so far.
And she gets the bucket.
Those defenders look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're just getting pushed around on the low block. Maybe coach has got to make a substitution or something to energize his team.
Well, they better rally soon. They've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Now here's Stewart. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
Gotta appreciate how Ionescu reads the defense. Terrific job of finding the open teammate there.
Now here's Young. Lloyd from long range. And it's Ionescu with the rebound.
She may have been surprised to find herself so open, and maybe that's why she missed.
Jones. He's guarded by Parker Tyus. Jones with it. Parker Tyus is there. Shoots from 14. And Jones gets it to go.
Well, from this area, if Jones gets any room, any space, the ball's going in.
Here's Lloyd. Boss pulls it in.
Yeah, I mean, she has been way off the mark this quarter. It was getting rough.
And the basket by Lloyd.
With quick hands and good instincts, Gray's a threat to steal the ball whenever she's on the court.
And here's Boss. She's got 10. Now Ionescu. From downtown. It's rebounded by Young.
She can't get anything to drop. And the way she's going, it's probably not something she should try to shoot her way out of.
And I'm sure her teammates would agree with that. You know, the last thing they want to see her doing is shooting it.
Now here's Lainey Hamilton. 5 points in the game. Stewart with the screen. Sabrina Ionescu from outside sinks the three-pointer.
A lethal sniper from outside the arc. The D has to rush Ionescu and run her off that three-point line.
Here's Gray. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
There's no way around it. It's been a difficult game for her offensively, and it has cost her team.
Now here's Ionescu. Knocks down the three ball.
They built a big lead very early.
Boy, right from the tip, there isn't anything they haven't done well.
It has been a textbook dominant performance.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. To the wing, right side. And that one's good. Gray.
Gutsy shot to come right back at her with a 3 of her own. Great attitude.
Yeah, we know she is never afraid to trade shots with anyone.
Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. No luck on that one. And so the first quarter in the books. Liberty out in front, up 9. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. If we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move into the second. And taking a look at the Liberty performance here. Guys, what are your thoughts?
It's been a long-range battle for them, and one they are winning.
Some sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
Teams making some changes here. Quarter number number 2 with just over a minute to play. Here's Voss. Nailed from three-point land.
And that's using the bounce pass to perfection.
Las Vegas trailing. Outside Young. Screen by Gustafson. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Las Vegas.
The defense has not done a good job of getting after her because that's her second three-pointer this quarter.
Pass to Cloud. Jones. Las Vegas grabs the miss. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. There's a screen from 12 feet out. That's no good. Misses her first shot of the night. Here's Voss. She's got 13. Pass to Phoebish. And here's Voss. Left side, Sabali. Here's Phoebish. Now Jones, covered by Gustafson. And Jones gets it to go.
Her ability is matched only by her energy, guys. She's usually in the middle of everything for them.
Outside McDonald. Launches it. Rebounded by Jonquel Jones. New York leading. Pass to Cloud. Here's Phoebish. Back to Cloud. Launches a 3. The three-pointer is on target.
Keeping the defense honest. Cloud forces them to pay attention to her out there.
Outside Lloyd. And so it looks like the Aces will retain possession here. The Aces making a switch. Pass to Young. Gray. From about 16. And yes, he's got the English that time as it falls.
A hard worker who is always getting better. Gray's mid-range game is pretty fine-tuned now.
Here's Voss. It's rebounded by McDonald. Here's Las Vegas. They trail by 9 points. To the middle. Here's Young. And she finishes nicely on the layup.
Another for Young, and while she's a tremendous passer, when she starts scoring like this, it adds another dimension for her team.
Timeout called the Liberty. Now here's Voss. D right on her. Pass to Jones. Voss up top. Phoebish. 5 on the clock. Now here's Ionescu. There's the triple. And again, it's the Liberty missing. Here's Gray. They get the rebound. Gustafson. McDonald with it. Tries again. Rebounded by Jonquel Jones. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. It's hauled in by the Aces.
3 triples for her in the first quarter, but she's yet to knock one down in the second.
To the inside. Gustafson down low. Sabali's there. Gustafson can't hit. Ionescu outside. Pass to Phoebish. Now here's Voss. Guarded by McDonald. Here's Voss. Drills it from outside.
Her three-point shot has been so pure, just draining one after another.
Young with it. She's got 13. Shoots the 3. McDonald, no good.
She might want to maybe defer for a while. She's had her chances this quarter, but nothing's fallen.
And again, it's New York with a three.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Now here's Young. Outside Lloyd. Outside Young. Screen by Gustafson. And it's Jackie Young with the three.
The three-pointers are starting to add up. That's her 3rd of the quarter, and it brings her to 4 on the game.
Ionescu outside. From outside the arc. Las Vegas grabs the miss.
Even with every shot clanging off the iron, she seems determined to continue hoisting up these threes. But I think it's time to maybe take a step in.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Lloyd. Young. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Gustafson. Not a lot of room.
Sometimes she can hit that deep three, but it's really not a great look for her. Not a very well-advised shot.
No. I mean, even for her, that's too far out.
Ionescu. Asia Wilson with some nice D. Now here's Young. 16 points for her. Fades back. And Wilson gets it to go.
For a front court player, normally a center, Wilson has such a solid jump shot, forces you out to contest.
Ionescu outside. Drills the three-pointer.
Triples keep on falling, guys. 3 in a row now.
These defenders can't stay so soft on the perimeter.
And the foul on Boss. That's her first foul. So it's both teams making substitutions here. On the wing, Gary McDonald. For 3. It's rebounded by Sabali.
Something has gone wrong with her this quarter. She's going to have to get it together.
And here's Ionescu. 14 points for her. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 ball. Another miss by Sabrina Ionescu. Gray outside. Wilson outside. 17-foot shot on the way. And good as it snugs right down through the net.
Well, it's a commitment to playing the game the right way that has allowed Wilson to achieve soaring heights at such a young age.
Now here's Boss. 19 points in the game. Here's Stewart. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. And she'll shoot one more at the line. First trip to the free throw line for her tonight.
And not just an incredible talent. Stewart is also a winner. Someone you build your entire franchise around.
Here's Young. She's got 16. Pass to Wilson. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2. Brianna Stewart picks one up.
Well, probably the right play defensively. She can't get the block. Send them to the line.
Exactly. You want to prevent the layup, give them a little knock, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming down the lane the next time around.
It does send a message.
No good on the second free throw. And so it's New York with it. Takes the 3. And it's Boss missed. Outside Lloyd. Gray outside. Outside Young. It's good from long range.
This is an amazing performance she's putting on from three-point range in the second quarter.
Not me. Why
Outside
you calling
Stewart.
me?
Boss.
Why you calling me? What's up?
Pass to Ionescu. Three-pointer. And the three ball is good.
Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a three.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Down low. Here's Wilson. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
When Wilson gets the rock down low, it's almost automatic. So effective close in.
Ionescu outside. Lets the three fly. And again, it's New York with a three.
Just on fire from beyond the arc.
Seems like just about all her points are coming from deep.
And the first half now in the books. It's the Liberty up by 12. And we will see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball in just a bit. Welcome back to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the final two quarters. And, you know, no surprise, but Ionescu has been exceptional here, guys.
And those threes have been dropping for her. Absolute dead-eye shooting in that first half.
Yeah, I'll say. I mean, this could not have been a more productive day for her from long range.
Now here's Boss. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shots.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your New York Liberty, Bryant. 2 shots.
And she makes the first. That's also good, so she hits them both. Now Gray. Pass to Wilson. Back to Gray. The tray hits the three-point bomb.
A polished and reliable perimeter shooter. Ray won't think twice about shooting from outside.
Laney Hamilton. Guarded by Young. Out to the left wing. They get a hand on it. And stolen by Asia Wilson. Lloyd with it. Laney Hamilton covering. Pass to Young. Parker Tyus. Misses from short range.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor. It's all adding up.
Well, you look across the team stats, it's one of many areas they're winning, and they've secured a big lead.
It looks very sharp tonight.
I'm loving it. Even though she's little compared to the bigger players on the floor, she's done some tall work on the boards.
Let's see Gray for three. The shot's good on the assist by Jewel Lloyd.
These are the shots the coaching staff loves Gray taking. And you can see why with these results.
Pass to Ionescu. Boss. Inside. Ionescu. That's good. Here's Gray. She's got 11. Lloyd with the bucket.
What vision from Gray. One of the top points in the league. She does not miss open teammates.
Timeout called the Liberty. New York leading. Pass to Boss. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Stewart. Here's Jones. And a good offensive board, and she gets the bucket.
Well, Jones has a talent for owning the board. Here she keeps the play alive and finishes it strong.
Here's Wilson, defended by Stewart. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next. Brianna Stewart picks one up. And this is her second trip to the free throw line. And the first one drops. Both good at the line. Boss with it. 21 points in the game. Ionescu outside. Pass to Boss. Beyond the arc. Good for her 8th field goal. She's attempted a dozen shots.
Orchestrating the offense. It's what Ionescu excels at. The ability to make everybody around her better.
Now here's Gray. She's got 11. Now here's Young. 5 to shoot. To the left side wing. Here's Wilson. Sabrina Ionescu with the rebound. Stewart with the ball. It's Wilson picking her up. And they pick up 2.
Fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
And it's the Aces with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Wilson. Over Stewart. Here's Floyd. And Jonquel Jones pulls it down. Left side Stewart. Pass to Boss. The 3, and there's a whistle. It's going to be on Stewart. That is her 3rd foul so far.
Everything they put up is falling in, and that score keeps climbing.
And that is one demoralized set of defenders out there.
Here is Gray. To the paint. Wilson. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Ionescu to the wing on the left. Here's Voss. Good. Sabrina Ionescu gets the dime.
They are putting the hammer down. Just a huge lead for them.
And it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense because it has all been working for them.
Yeah, to build this lead, you have to do both.
And the Aces call time here. Gray. Wilson. And here's Young. 6 to shoot. Lloyd with the 3. Stewart grabs the miss.
A solid performance inside. You know, their rebounding, it's been terrific.
They're putting together a great game, aren't they? Strong performances throughout, and they've just been strong on the glass.
And it sets a tone.
Gray, 11 points in the game. To the inside. Here's Wilson, and that's good. Off the glass that time.
Her shooting has been so good today. She may have to take it upon herself to get her team out of this hole.
Here's Voss. She's got 32 points. The shot, no good.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Counts the basket.
A strong combination of finesse and skill. And look, when Wilson's rolling, keep feeding her the ball.
Now here's Lainey Hamilton. 5 points in the game. Pass to Stewart. Ionescu. 6 on the shot clock. Picked by Jones. The shot. Ionescu misses. Gray with it. And it's Jones picking her up. Now here's Wilson. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
Chelsea Gray.
Pass to Voss. Now here is Stewart. She's guarded by Wilson. Stewart with the bucket.
The incredible focus Stewart has. Even when the D gets physical, she stays with the play.
Right side, Lloyd. Wilson with it. He can't get that one. Good work defensively by Brianna Stewart.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that one.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Gray with it. Outside McDonald. Gray. She gets that one.
Talk about a creative ball handler. Once Gray gets defenders off balance, it's over.
Now here's Voss. Pass to Phoebish. Loud. Sabali the screen. Cloud can't get it to go.
She's had an off game, but her team has been able to pick up the slack and get it done here today.
Lloyd, no good. On offense, here the Liberty. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's Boss. And a miss there on the triple. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Febish. Pass to Boss. Ionescu. Good on the triple.
Another three. And the D, hoping they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half.
Now the Aces with it. Gray outside. From deep. The rebound by the Liberty.
Surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, she usually devours those wide open opportunities.
Floats one up. Can't hit that one.
Terrific job defending the basket that time. It's not an easy task stopping her when she's headed to the rim.
Here's Stokes. Yes. Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
Some defensive breakdowns happening now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these high percentage shot attempts, it's not going to get it done. They need to figure it out.
And the basket by Ionescu.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Gray up top. It's rebounded by Sabali. Man, they're in complete control.
Everything they're doing, it's been working out. Wow.
Loud outside. The crossover. And Kia Stokes with the block. Chelsea Gray for 3. Here's Stokes. Makes it off the glass.
She was the first one to react to that miss. I mean, that's just a hustle play on the putback.
And here's Boss. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. No good there. Outside Lloyd. Looking to get it going. Gray fires top of the key. Chelsea Gray missing again.
She certainly has not been at her best this quarter, to say the least.
Ionescu outside. Sabali the screen. And Sabrina Ionescu with the triple.
Three-pointers are killing them, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
But the way to turn that around is defensively, by stopping their outside shot, not by getting into a shootout.
Now here's Gray. Back to McDonald. No good that time. Great D that time from Natasha Cloud. Ionescu up top. Pass to Febish. Let's go with a 3. Chelsea Gray grabs the miss. And the Aces with possession. Lloyd, guarded by Sabali. Fires at the elbow. Now Stokes. Inside. Here's Gray. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Are you sensing a theme, fellas? Because I am. I mean, they're taking it straight to the bucket every time down.
And why not? Why not continue to take it to the bucket? That's 8 straight points in the paint. They're making this a physical ball game.
Pass to Cloud. Now Boss. The
three is up. Las Vegas grabs the miss.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
And it's New York's ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Bebish. Down low. Ionescu. That's good.
What a scoring display we're seeing from Ionescu right now. Putting her expansive offensive skill set on full display.
Now a timeout called by Las Vegas. Aces making a change here. Gray, covered by Ionescu. Lloyd from long range. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
It took her a long time to get that first three-pointer. Can she get it going?
Boss with it. Pass to Stewart. Ionescu. Over Gray. And the basket by Ionescu.
Yeah, you know, contact can't slow Ionescu down. She sticks with her inside shot and finishes strong.
Gray outside. Up top, Wilson. Young. Shot clock at 6. Gray, covered by Ionescu. Jackie Young from outside. The rebound by Brianna Stewart.
A good point there, but overall, they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And they've just got to find a way to get back into this game. That's as good a place as any.
Just increase the effort on the boards.
Bangs home the trifecta.
She's finding all kinds of ways to get it going right now. What a quarter she's having.
To the middle. And that one's good. Wilson.
Well, she, for one, hasn't let them down, but a few of her teammates need to pick up the pace and pick it up fast.
Now here is Stewart. Pass to Ionescu. Screen by Stewart. Ionescu can't get it to go.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
Now here is Ionescu. Fires from deep. Buries it from three-point range.
Man, this fourth quarter has been tremendous, really, for them from three-point range.
Yeah, a ton of their points coming from long range here. What a barrage.
And what a time to hit the threes.
Now here's Wilson. That's in, coming off an assist from Jackie Young.
Love seeing that kind of unselfish attitude. Jackie Young makes so many winning plays.
Here's Boss. Ionescu outside. Here's Boss. And again, it's New York with a three.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that.
Now here's Gray. Left side Young. Outside Lloyd. Inside Wilson. And that one good.
A pretty savvy passer. Lloyd knows how to spot those open opportunities.
And here's Boss. Shoots from 14. It's hauled in by the Aces. Now Gray. Pass to Parker Tyus. Young.
Gets it to go for bucket number 8. She's taken just 10 shots. And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
And here's Boss. Here's the 3. They get it back. Ionescu outside. There's the 3. Liberty keep it alive. Stewart with the bucket.
Crashes the glass with effort and intensity. Stewart loves turning boards into buckets.
Shot clock and game clock 1 second differential. Outside Young. Outside Lloyd. The 3. No good.
Really, she's had a nose for the ball. She's their top rebounder.
Well, she has been today, no question. Just unbelievable effort that she's showing on the glass.
Sinks the triple. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. And that'll wrap it up.
89. We'd like to thank everyone for coming out and supporting your team. Please make sure you get home safely, and we'll see you next game.
The WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody.
Tonight we'll see the New York Liberty as they play against the Las Vegas Aces.
This is Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Banafiteni, and we're excited for some 2K hoops.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside. It's good from long range.
Well, Ionescu has the kind of range that you simply have to respect. She's such a reliable three-point shooter.
And Lloyd gets it to go.
Oh, man. She is so good at making those lead passes.
Now here's Boss. Defense is right there. Ionescu.
Great D that time from Parker Tyus.
Now the Aces with it. Inside. And that one's good. Lloyd.
Well, she's never one of the taller players in the lane, but Lloyd's crafty moves help her get buckets down low.
Here's Boss. And out of bounds, the Aces will take it. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Gray outside. Back to Young. With the crossover. And it's good on the lay-in.
Flashy handles for Young certainly doesn't lack confidence on the floor.
Pass to Boss. And we're just about a minute and a half into the first quarter. That one's in. Her first basket of the game. She is 1 for 2. Here's Lloyd. She can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Brianna Stewart. Wilson with it. Now guarded by Ionescu. Pass to Gray. Back to Wilson. Outside Young. Three-pointer. And Jones pulls it down. To the paint. Here's Boss. It's hauled in by the Aces. Gray outside. Here in the first with just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And a foul called on Sabrina Ionescu. That is her first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Outside, hits the three-point bomb.
A polished and reliable perimeter shooter. Ray won't think twice about shooting from outside.
Outside, Stewart. Pass to Boss. From the arc. Down it. Her second make in 4 attempts.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
Now here's Wilson. Some solid defense from Brianna Stewart. Ionescu up top. The tray. And again, it's New York with a three.
They really set Ionescu up for success there. Perfectly positioned with a good look at the hoop.
Gray outside. Over Ionescu. And it's Gray missing.
The defenders cannot lose track of her because usually that shot will go down.
Pass to Stewart. The left wing, Bryant. Good. And Brianna Stewart gets the assist.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely. The defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passing.
And here's Young. Six on the shot clock. Back to Gray. To stop the run. Stewart grabs the miss.
You can't let your ego run on offense, and you can see she really wanted to answer that made three with a three of her own.
Now here's Ionescu. She's got 6. Wilson pulls it down.
Great look. Disappointing miss.
What happened there? I mean, that shot's almost as good as automatic.
I don't know.
And it's blocked by Brianna Stewart.
Excellent timing as a shot blocker. Stewart adds a significant dimension to her team's defense.
Boss with it. She's got 8. Pass to Ionescu. Takes the 3. Jones inside. She's started by Parker Tyus. And there's the 3-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
And here is Gray. To the middle. Here's Wilson. That misses off the backboard.
They haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
And she makes that one.
At 6'4", with her abilities, it's almost impossible to stop Stewart down low.
Pass to Wilson. Here's Young. And the foul called on Sabrina Ionescu. That's foul number 2 for her.
And that's...
Las Vegas trailing. Gray outside. Finds herself wide open and drills it.
The mechanics of Gray's jumper, when you break them down, are unshakable. The team's confidence in her abilities is well placed.
Here's Boss. Loud outside. Nice move. And 2 free throws coming up as she misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact.
The filthy handles of Cloud, when she's getting to the hoop, really does a nice job finding foul shots and drawing contact.
The first one falls.
Well, you know, to be honest, most second-round picks don't make it. But Natasha Cloud has. She's worked extremely hard to become a starting player in the WNBA.
Well, they should be in front right now, but she'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty.
McDonald, no good.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds.
And that hard work on the boards needs to continue. That could be what swings this game.
Now Boss. She's got 8. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And it's the Aces with the ball. Trailing by 2. Outside Evans. Watches it. Score the basket. Her second of 2 attempts.
Pulling the strings. Evans driving in the pick and roll.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Boss. And she sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Now here's Gray. She has 5. Lets the 3 fly. They get it back. Down low. Makes it off the glass.
With a solid frame and terrific body control, Ray is comfortable operating down low.
Pass to Cloud from outside the arc. Now here's Jones. And the 3 ball is good.
Gotta love how aggressive Jones is offensively. When the shot's there, he doesn't think twice.
Back to McDonald. Gray, she's covered by Cloud. Gray up top. She has 7. Lets it
How
go.
much?
That's in.
Yo.
4th basket of the night. She's taken 7 shots. That's a solid 57%. For those joining us, we're in the second quarter with just about 3 minutes gone by.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team got lucky. Well, maybe the last player you want to send to the line. McDonald is a fantastic foul shooter.
She's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops.
Well, during her final year at college, what an incredible run by Erin McDonald, making it all the way to the national title game, and just missing the shot to win it all.
And good on the second, so she makes both. The Liberty trail. Boss with it. She's got 12. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot 2. It's on Harry McDonald. And she knocks down the first one.
That's cool.
2 shots.
Both good at the line. Here's McDonald. She's got 7. Outside Lloyd. Back to McDonald.
Yeah.
New York with the rebound. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes of play. Ionescu, Gray defending. And here's Boss. She's got 14. Pass to Jones. 5 to shoot. Boss with it for 3. And Jewel Lloyd pulls it down. And here's Gray. On the way, Gary McDonald. To the inside. The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
Well, you look at Young, she's strong, a bigger guard, and that helps her down low.
Here's Boss. Pass to Ionescu. Lets it go from deep. Drills the 3-pointer.
The lead changes hands once more. There have been no separation between these teams tonight.
Yeah, and it's made for one heck of an entertaining game, even when it hasn't been the best basketball.
Yeah, at least it's been close.
Back to Young. The shot from the low post is good.
Keeping Young out of the paint has to be a focus for this defense. She is so effective near the rim.
Now Boss.
Pass to Peebish. Tries it from 19. And it's New York with another. Now here's Young. And here is Gray, covered by Ionescu. Here's Lloyd. Banked in off the glass.
Those defenders look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're just getting pushed around on the low block. Maybe coach has got to make a substitution or something to energize his team.
Well, they better rally soon. They've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. It's all in by the Aces. Lloyd with it. She has 6. Pass to McDonald. Shoots the 3. And Conwell Jones pulls it down. Here's New York now. They trail by 1. Here's Boss. And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed coming from beyond the arc.
That's cool.
Pass to Gustafson. Inside. And fouled hard that time. And she'll hit 2 shots at the line. That's on Jones.
Defense a little overzealous there. Fouling McDonald in the act.
She's perfect from the line this time. And here's Boss. 17 points in the game. Pass to Cloud. Now here's Boss. Stewart. The rebound by Asia Wilson. And the Aces with possession.
Yeah, too, bro. Okay, too.
Outside Young. Clock at 6. Mary McDonald, she's open. The rebound by the Liberty.
She has been anything but her usual self this quarter. It's been ugly.
And it's Boss missing. Outside McDonald. Pass to Young. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Sabali.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebounding stats for both teams are almost identical.
Yeah, they battled to a standstill on the boards, but the game isn't over yet. We'll see who keeps up the energy.
Here's Boss. And that comes off the assist by Natasha Cloud.
Few players in this league move the ball around like Cloud. The best part, she rarely turns it over.
Pass to Young. Wilson can't connect from short range. Now here's Boss. Started by McDonald. Natasha Cloud from outside. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. Back to Young. McDonald. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer on the timeout.
Sometimes you just hit a dry spell. She's only 1 of 5 this quarter.
New York calls timeout. And the Liberty making a change here. New York leading. Ionescu outside. There's the 3. And Parker comes up with the rebound.
Her shot has been off today. With her team leading, perhaps she should maybe focus more on her floor game.
Bucket is good.
Showing the strength right there. Lloyd busting her way through the paint.
Pass to Jones. Now Boss. And here's Ionescu. Down low. Here's
Lainey Hamilton. Here's Stewart. Just 3 to shoot. Jacks up a 3 for the basket. Her 8 for 13 from the floor.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And now that they're rolling from out there, you've got to get it in their jersey and try to deny those looks.
Especially how well people shoot threes these days.
Tries to break her ice. Wilson can't hit.
It hasn't been a very good day for her, guys, and her team really needs her, desperately needs her to start burying those shots.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Gray outside. True on a 14-footer.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it did not work. Not if it results in that shot.
Here's Boss.
What a play! He's and that is a dagger on the way to the locker room. I don't care how you look at it. That three-pointer feels like a six-pointer coming when it did right at the end of the half.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Liberty out front, up 5. And we will see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball in just a bit. Start of the third quarter here after a closely contested first half. And you look at Boss, she's been playing really well.
She played a very smart game offensively, looking for and finding gaps in the defense and always looking for the best shot possible.
Yeah, the way she played that first half, well, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient. On offense.
Pass to Wilson. Over Stewart. And it's Wilson missing.
Misfires again, and the ball simply refuses to cooperate with her.
Boss, covered by Lloyd. Back to Ionescu. And good that time.
Given Ionescu's soft touch around the rim, defenses have to be extra careful about letting her inside.
Pass to Parker Thomas. Young. Gray outside. Outside Young. Lloyd with the 3. Rebounded by John Jones.
Well, controlling the boards, they're +5 in that category.
Yeah, look, rebounding, it's not a glamour stat, but you look at the scoreboard and you see the result.
Las Vegas trailing. Gray outside. Pass to Young. The 3 ball. Gets it to go from downtown.
Well, over the years, if you look at the three-point numbers for Young, they've been improving. This shows you how much work Jackie puts into her game.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. And the basket by Boss.
Can they make some sort of defensive adjustment? Because guess what? She is killing them from three-point range.
And even when they have closed out on her, she's still knocking them down. I mean, this is just an unbelievable performance we're seeing right now.
Pass to Boss. For 3. And again, it's New York with a 3.
Well, they're getting their points now almost exclusively from three-point range. 4 of the last 5 makes from beyond the arc.
And the defense practically giving them those shots.
And they'll take it.
Gray right side. To the paint. It's in. Basket number 6 for her thus far. She is missing 2 shots from the floor.
Remember, for her career, Lloyd's at about 15 per game, so scoring buckets in bunches is old habit.
Ionescu outside from downtown, and she's good on the 3 ball.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Yep, that one goes.
They're passing the ball very crisply right now.
Their last 3 buckets have come by way of assist.
Here's Boss. She's got 32 points. Takes the 3. The offensive rebound. To the middle, Ionescu. Out to the wing. Here's the 3. 3 down Cheyenne Parker Tides. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Pass to Young. From outside, off the mark. Boss. Now here's Stewart. Screen by Stewart. Goes left side. With the fadeaway. And off the glass. That one's good.
Face up forward / center with an F. For an expanding skill set, Jones is a bright young star.
Tyus outside. Pass to Young. Hamilton with the rebound. New York in the lead. Now Jones. He's guarded by Parker Tyus. That one goes in.
Just shrugging off the contact, making it look easy. Jones is showing off the strength.
Back to Young. No one near her. Basket number 5 goes in. She's now 5 for 12 from the floor. And the Liberty with possession here. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. Pass to Stewart. Jones inside. Tyus is there. Jones, no good. Now here's Gray. He's got 11. And here's Young. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
Another for Young. While she's a tremendous passer, when she starts scoring like this, it adds another dimension for her team.
Now here's Boss. By Lloyd. Shot is good by Ionescu.
She's really picking up where she left off in the first half.
Gray with it, and the Aces call time here. And you look at Boss, she's been playing really well.
Good timeout. She's absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on her much quicker, and they need to figure out a way to stop the three-pointer.
McDonald. Here's Gray. Boss defending. And it's Gray missing. And here's Boss. 32 points in the game. Wow, can't get it to go. Outside Young. And some very quick points for them on that possession.
Nice find for the Young. Her 6 feet height helps her get clean passes off, gives her a great view of the court as well.
Pass to Boss. Inside. Fades away. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Great ball movement indeed. That's an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Young. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession, so we'll have a jump ball. But she gets it back. Pass to Gray. Back to McDonald. 4 on the clock. Here's Young. From deep three-point range. That one is off. Here's New York now. 9-point game. Left side, Stewart. Shoots over Wilson. And Stewart gets it to go.
You love her presence on this team as a scorer. It has a calming effect for them. She's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Wilson outside. Outside Young. Pass to McDonald. Back to Young. Let's go with a 3. And it's Brianna Stewart with the rebound.
Yeah, she's been off her game this quarter. Just hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go down.
Here's Boss. Misses the 3. Gray left side. Plays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Plays with such imagination and vision. Players like Wilson go on to have long, successful careers.
outside. Fires for three. Sinks the triple.
When they've gone to her, she's come through. Keep getting her touches.
Now here's Gray. Tight defense on. Drops it in from 11 feet.
Well, she's shot a very good percentage today, and her team has needed every last bit of it.
Timeout called the Liberty. Pass to Young. Shoots over Cloud. Young's shot is off.
The defense can't make a habit of giving her that shot. She just doesn't miss many of them.
Back to Ionescu. Zabali with it. She's against Gustafson. Ionescu outside. Here's Stevens. Got it. Good job in the low post.
D got caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance points.
They need more effort than that on the boards. That can't happen.
Absolutely.
Here's McDonald. Offensive rebound. Gustafson gets the bucket.
Well, you know, the main thing is these coaches, staff wants from Gustafson, it's rebounding. Providing one there, then the points.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth quarter. Buries it from three-point range.
They've gotten a lot of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Defensively, they have to get out there. Even if it opens up some grinding lanes, they just can't keep giving up these open looks. Plus 8 in the rebound differential. One more reason they have absolutely just controlled this game.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative for sure.
And it started out with the rebounding. It sets a tone.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Las Vegas Aces. Jackie.
And the first one falls for her.
Jackie Young, a talented guard, who scores such an impressive clip.
And she makes both free throws. Now Boss. Pass to Ionescu. Here's Phoebus. Double by Evans. Shot clock at 5. Here's Boss. Drops in the tray.
Back-to-back three-pointers for them. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Outside Lloyd. Gustafson down low. Started by Solid. And the shot goes down.
Getting the ball to Gustafson down low. That's a winning possession.
Pass to Ionescu. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
This defense is giving their shooters free rein to operate from beyond the arc.
And when you allow shooters to get going, then you're in trouble because they can hit even when they're well defended.
Young with it. Launches a three. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, the defense better start paying attention because she has been great from downtown this half.
Now here's Boss. Pass to Cloud. Boss. Now Ionescu. Solidly the screen. Ionescu misses. This Aces squad struggling to the inside. McDonald, Boss defending, kept alive. And it's Lloyd missing.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy because 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
Ionescu outside. The three. And again, it's New York with a three.
They are dialed in from three-point land here in the fourth.
Yeah, and that's just putting it mildly, Tim. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on their opponents with the triple.
There's no better time, Ryan, to hit threes than in the fourth quarter.
There's Jewel Lloyd with the three. They grab their own miss. And that one's good.
They're not rotating quickly enough on defense down low.
They've got to provide more resistance inside.
Pass to Ionescu. Again, Sabrina Ionescu missing. Outside Lloyd. Three-pointer. The three-pointer is on target.
Well, Lloyd loves to punish teams from downtown. She'll take that shot whenever she can.
Here's Phoebe. Boss with it. Cloud outside. The three is up. She gets nothing in that trip down the court. 5 of 9 with that miss. Pass to Evans. Lloyd. Now here's McDonald. The three. It's rebounded by Solid.
Early on, she tried to shoot her way out of this funk, but now that it's later in the game, I think she might want to just give it up and look for her teammates to do the bulk of the scoring. They have got to get a hand in her face. I mean, she is unconscious from downtown.
And the Aces call time here. Outside Young. Fires from deep. Stewart grabs the miss. And here's Boss. Feet out, and the shot is good. Here's Gray. Outside Lloyd. This one for three. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
Decisive. It's a quality for any good shooter. Lloyd has it. Just get the ball, fire away.
Here's Boss. Pass to Stewart. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ionescu. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
She is just tearing it up this quarter, and I don't think this lead is going to go anywhere while she's this hot from the field.
Pass to Wilson. Parker Tyus. Guarded by Jones. Shot by Parker Tyus. No good.
You see defenders afraid to get in her way a lot of times when she's on her way to the bucket.
And Jones gets it to go.
Great job by Jones. So good at gaining ideal positioning and capitalizing.
Parker Tyus with it. Pass to Young. Lloyd, wide open look. Yes, count it.
That's what makes Lloyd so dangerous. She scores everywhere on the floor, even places like the mid-range.
Left side, Stewart. Shoots over Wilson. And that shot falls short that time. Right side, Lloyd. Gray. Back to Lloyd. Puts up a three. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
Well, with an accurate and smooth three-point shot, you have to take Lloyd very seriously beyond the arc.
And the Liberty with possession here. 17 points was their biggest margin. Ionescu, right side. Tried to come right back with the three of her own, but it's no good. Now here's Lloyd. Boss defending. Now Lloyd. She shoots again. And she takes it up and lays it in.
Whatever the team needs from Lloyd, it feels like she's right there to provide it. Tonight, it's been her scoring.
Pass to Boss. Back to Ionescu. And here's Boss. Right side, Stewart. Shoots over Wilson. Stewart can't hit. It's going to take something special for them to make a comeback.
And the big question is, do they have the time to do it? You have to say, at this point, it's a long shot.
Outside of the Hamilton. Pass to Boss. Here's Ionescu. Jones inside. Tyus is there. And that one's good. Jones.
I'd say that's it, guys. They're not coming back from this one.
No. Any chance of that happening has long since passed.
We're still here.
Wilson no good. Pass to Boss. Outside Stewart. Offensive rebound. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Knocks down the three ball.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and just put a number 3 out there.
And so the New York Liberty win the series and will move on.
And such a huge moment for this team. Know that they have conquered your last milestone before reaching the WNBA Finals.
We've seen this team fight through adversity, adjust their approach, fine-tune their strategy, and now a remarkable series is in the books with their name on it.
It's going.